What's up, YouTube? I'm Robert, and you're watching the B1KER Bar Podcast. You sold all your bikes because you're getting your knee surgery.
Yep.
Then you go back to the bike shop for what reason? What do you? You have no bikes. You got bike surgery or knee surgery scheduled for a couple of days later.
So my wife gets the Epic Evo, and I'm riding this. She just probably has it for like a couple weeks now. And then I'm just riding. I have no bike, so I'm riding her bike in the front yard with the kids. This is before surgery. I'm like, damn, this thing is fun. I want to, because her size is too small for me. I'm like, I want to try like the large size, like my size. So I just go to the shop, totally not to buy a bike, just to dick off. You know what I mean? Just hang out because they're good dudes there.
Yeah. I just
hang out and
around.
Yeah, I have nothing to do, not working. So I'm there hanging out, and then I'm like, you know what? I have all this money in the bank account. Like,
right, because you just sold your other 2 bikes or whatever. How many did you sell? 3.
3 bikes.
3 bikes.
So I got a pretty good amount of change in there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck it, I'm buying this bike. So I'm riding it. I'm riding it in the shop.
Right.
In the actual shop, and I took it outside and I threw it in my truck, and I literally went back to the cash store. I'm like, here you go. And I swiped my credit card and I left, and I rode that bike that day. And I'm like, this thing is sick. Right. And then I had like a little mini mountain bike trip coming up, so I needed a bike too. So I was gonna borrow one of their bikes. They have a bunch of demo bikes there, but I was like, they're all clapped out. I want my own bike.
Right.
I just bought it. And in my mind, when I buy a bike, I usually can sell it for what I paid for it.
Right.
And the person buying the bike is getting a good deal, because the bike is like a month old, and the bike's like really, really, really low. So when they get the bike, they think it's brand new. They're like, have you even ridden this thing? Because literally, I'll take the power washer and I clean the tires.
Yeah.
There's no dirt. There's no nothing on it.
Right. It looks good.
Yeah, they look good. And
so now you bought this bike, and you're like, man, I'm super stoked. Why did you go back to the bike shop again?
I don't know why not. Because I'm crazy. And then I'm looking at my bike. So I went riding with my buddy on the short travel bike, and I was like, some parts of the trail were getting like pretty rough.
That was the one that you just bought, right?
I'm like, yeah, the Epic Evo is a 110 bike. It's an XC bike.
So now you got buyer's remorse on your bike?
No, because the bike is really good for my local trails.
Yeah. I see.
And then when I'm hitting more bike parky stuff, but it's only a short part of the trail in Vermont I'm riding.
Right.
And then you know what? I get back home and I'm walking through the shop again, just hanging out with the guys, and then I'm like, man, there's only one Mega Tower in my size. And then the guy in the shop's like, dude, you're not getting a Mega Tower or any kind of Santa Cruz product on the East Coast. It's going to be he's like, I can't even put orders in anymore for 2021. They shut it down. The website's shut down.
Right.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm buying this damn Mega Tower. I'm just going to sit on it. So there it is. And then, of course, I'm crazy as hell. So one part at a time is getting tricked out. So nothing's stock on it besides the shock.
Right.
Like cranks are different, chains different, cassettes different, wheels are the carbon ones. Then I got purple decals from my sticker dude locally, and I'm like, oh my god. Then the new fork, that's why. I'm crazy.
You're gonna end up with like 6 bikes by the time you get done with your surgery. If you like that, make sure you check out the full episode. And hey, do me a favor, before you take off, hit the like and subscribe.